The news at 5:30 starts right now.
Tonight, fire investigators are left wondering if a suspect is to blame for starting two fires in an empty home just hours apart.
First, it was the shed in the backyard, and then it was the house itself. The first fire started at 11:20 last night on North Elmendorf Street near Woodlawn Lake Park. Firefighters found the shed on fire and quickly put it out. Then about 4 hours later at 3:30 in the morning, they got called back to that address, this time for a fire in the main house. Investigators told us they do have information on who the suspect might be, but they still need to confirm what they heard.
Around 9 o'clock this morning, we received this mugshot from San Antonio police. That is 30-year-old Brisa Acevedo, and she was arrested on suspicion of DWI for injuring a police officer yesterday in a car crash on Babcock Road. We told you about this yesterday on the news on the Night Beat. At the time, she was driving a Mercedes-Benz when she failed to yield at a light and hit a patrol car on the driver's side. The officer had some injuries to his upper body, but is expected to recover.
Well, this is a gruesome story that landed a San Antonio man in jail. He's accused of trying to kill a woman and leaving her for dead in a field. 31-year-old Roger Gonzalez is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon after deputies found a woman on Eichmann Road near Poteet Friday afternoon. They found her severely beaten and cut badly. She was also wrapped in plastic. Deputies were able to find Gonzalez at his home hours later. It's suspected he wore an ankle monitor while he allegedly committed the crime. The woman is still alive, but in the hospital, and Gonzalez is in Atascosa County Jail with a bond set at $40,000.
A 14-year-old boy detained by police after being accused of robbing another teen at gunpoint. This all happened around 11:30 last night on East Loop 1604 near Ben's Engelman. Police say a 16-year-old was robbed by a group of people in a car. The suspect's taking his phone and jacket. Officers able to trace the phone signal to the suspect's location, but they took off. Police were eventually able to find that car again using the helicopter, which led them to an apartment complex in Live Oak, and that's where they arrested one of the suspects, that 14-year-old.
News out of Dallas now. Two women are suing a bar there after they accused one of the bartenders of spiking their drinks. Brianna Knox and Nakia Robertson were visiting Harlow's in Deep Ellum, saying they felt sick after their second round of drinks. Their friends ended up taking them to the hospital, where one of the women tested positive for amphetamine. During the night, the bartender refused to charge them for drinks, and they said they received text messages from the bar's head of security, allegedly trying to coerce them to his home. The women tried reporting the incident to management, but so far have been ignored. And when they shared their story on social media, they were shocked that they were flooded with messages from other alleged victims in that bar.
My DMs are flooded with other victims that said like similar, situations have happened to them at the same exact establishment. They're like, the same thing happened to me. I thought I was crazy, which is why I didn't report it.
The two women have since contacted the police, and Dallas PD is now investigating.
Now to the war in the Middle East. Israel has been bombarding Gaza as combat operations resume following the collapse of the truce on Friday. Israel has recalled its team of negotiators from Qatar after reaching what it called a dead end in talks aimed at securing a fresh pause in fighting with Hamas. Rob Kirkpatrick has the latest as the fighting continues in the U.S., stepping up pressure on Israel to do more to protect civilians.
Israeli defense forces are resuming strikes in Gaza after talks of extending a truce broke down over the weekend.
Yes, we are engaging. We are seeking out Hamas wherever they are.
The Israeli military says it told civilians to leave large swaths of the Gaza Strip, including a number of neighborhoods in southern parts of the enclave, where many have taken shelter in recent weeks. Meanwhile, the U.S. has stepped up pressure on Israel to do more to protect civilians.
I've personally pushed Israeli leaders to avoid civilian casualties and to shun irresponsible rhetoric.
According to the Hamas-controlled health ministry in Gaza, more than 15,000 people have been killed there since Israeli operations began in early October. The IDF says it has destroyed about 500 tunnel shafts during its offensive in Gaza. In a statement, the IDF says many of the tunnel shafts were located in civilian areas, and many miles of tunnel routes have been destroyed. Talks of extending a truce collapsed on Friday over the terms of releasing women still being held hostage in Gaza, according to a source familiar with the talks.
It's also important to understand why the pause came to an end. It came to an end because of Hamas. Hamas reneged on commitments it made.
Family members of hostages are once again frustrated that their loved ones are still being held captive.
And now there for the 56th day. All of the hostages that were with him were released, and he is now left alone.
I'm Rob Kirkpatrick reporting.
Back here at home, a new spot to celebrate the Spurs is officially open in San Antonio. We reported the opening of the Spurs' new practice facility a couple months ago, but today the Frost Plaza at the Rock at La Cantera welcomed the public for the very first time. Our Avery Everett was there as basketball legends and local fans came together to celebrate.
The community is here to celebrate and support the Spurs, as now the Frost Plaza here at the Victory Capital Performance Center is officially open. Fans and former Hall of Famers alike kicked off this celebration today, followed by a basketball clinic for the kids. Spurs Sports and Entertainment says this whole center is for the community, connecting the players to the people. And opening up this plaza is a part of Phase 1. Even Manu Ginobili himself says his family has been waiting to use this place.
It's fantastic because, you know, many times the only place to be close to the Spurs is at the games, and this will make another space in which you can be close and you can celebrate and the community can gather to watch a game.
There's still a lot more to come here at this center. A restaurant is supposed to open here in the coming months. Avery Everett, KSAT 12 News.
Tonight at 10, you're going to hear from fans who were there. Still ahead in this show, we'll learn about thousands of people who took part in today's rock and roll marathon, and we'll hear from one of the winners and where they're from next. More than 18,000 runners hit San Antonio streets in a bunch of different races, but this morning was the big one.
Yeah, folks were up bright and early for this one. Organizers called the Rock and Roll Marathon and Half Marathon a huge success. Even better, the winners of the men's and women's marathon are both from right here in San Antonio. For others, just crossing the finish line was a victory.
It feels like a big accomplishment, like the biggest goal in my life. I feel so happy. I feel tired, but we made it.
The time limit for the half marathon was 4 hours and 7 for the full marathon.
7 hours too long.
Congrats to all the finishers.
Very
better than I did. I didn't even make it there.
Very impressive. All right, looking ahead to some holiday events happening around us. On December 9th, the San Antonio River Authority is hosting a free event that includes thousands of pounds of snow. It will be from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Lock and Dam near the bridge on Brooklyn Avenue. There will also be snow slides for kids and adults, don't worry, along with other Christmas activities.
That is basically our backyard. There's going to be a snowstorm back there, Courtney.
Yes.
Can you believe that? And San Antonio movie theaters are offering classic holiday movies this month, starting with the Alamo Draft House at Park North in Stone Oak. They're showing Elf, Polar Express, and more. Regal Movie Theaters will also be showing Christmas movies. You can find out more where you can go watch on our website at KSAT.com. And from Elf, my favorite line is, "Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad."
You find your dad.
That's Mr. Norwell.
I watched that movie the other day, and
that was too accurate.
It was pretty good.
It's officially Christmas season.
All right, well, we've got another gorgeous sunset underway. We have still some high clouds floating across the area, and we could find another sunset, nice one out there tomorrow as well. So that's something we will continue to monitor for you. Next few mornings, they're going to be chilly, pretty similar to what we saw earlier today. Comfortable afternoons, though, near about 70 with low humidity through the first half of the week. A dry stretch of weather on tap this week as well. We'll get you all those details after the break.
I know we need rain, but if we're not going to get any, it might as well be beautiful, and it certainly is.
I think my daughter's at the park for the second time today. I mean, we took her this morning, and my husband just said, we're at the park again.
Because why not? It was chilly out there this morning, but we've got dry air in place, and that is just made for a stellar afternoon. Evening plans are going to turn cool, though. I'll tell you what, because of the high clouds still streaming across the area, take a look at this KSAT Connect photo that we just got in. Another beautiful sunset is underway right now. So quickly go look out the window, I'll show you this as well. Another vantage point from live cam. Beautiful colors in place. Now, we were talking about this a little bit on the night beat last night. One of the reasons, of course, that yes, we have the high clouds in place, but another few reasons why we're seeing these really nice vibrant colors. When we get closer to the winter season, the sun angle, whenever it sets, is a little bit lower. So it actually allows the duration of our sunset and sunrise times to be slightly longer. And of course, the low humidity that is helping us see these vibrant colors. We don't have all of that moisture in the air to really haze up the sky. So absolutely beautiful shot right there. Cannot wait to see all of your awesome KSAT Connect photos as well over the next couple of hours. We will show some of those tonight at 10 there too. All right, temperature wise, very nice. 70 degrees, a dew point of 36, so it feels comfortable to step out to. Winds now out of the west-southwest at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. If you're stepping out here for any Sunday evening plans, do plan on taking the light jacket with you because it is going to get a little cool out there. Low 60s by 7 p.m. and then we'll start to see those thermometers fall into the 50s later on tonight. I mentioned that low humidity. We actually got a reinforcing push of drier air that moved in earlier this morning. So we'll look at our dew points, which is how we measure the low level moisture in the atmosphere, in the 30s. And that is really going to carry over as we head into the start of the upcoming work week. We're going to see a weak front move in tomorrow morning. That allows us to hold on to those lower dew points at least throughout the first half of the week. But then by Thursday and Friday, we'll start to see a touch more of that Gulf moisture work back in, helping overnight lows come up there a touch as well before we see our next cold front arrive. Right now, that's looking like Saturday. We'll talk more about that in just a little bit. But first, here's a look at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Stepping out for the morning drive. Similar to this morning, it is going to be a chilly start, so you will want to bundle up. 40s for most of us, of course, a little bit colder the farther north and west that you go up into the hill country. 41 in places like Kerrville as well as Comfort. 48 near the airport. 48 in Floresville. 48 over in Nixon. 46 up I-35 in New Braunfels. And also like today, the farther south and east that you go, more high clouds. The farther north and west, a little bit more sunshine. 55 by 9 a.m. tomorrow here in the Alamo City. Lunchtime plans, comfortable, mid-60s with that low humidity. Daytime highs topping off right around that 70-degree mark here in Bexar County. 71 in Devine as well as Uvalde. 68 in Bulverde. 68 as well over there in Bernie. After that, still a few chilly mornings. Mid to upper 40s Tuesday and into Wednesday. Highs very similar, topping off right near that 70-degree mark. But as we start to see a little bit more of that moisture work in by Thursday, overnight lows come up into the low 50s, and we'll also start to see a touch more cloud cover work back in there as well. Other than that, it's actually going to be a pretty quiet stretch of days here in south central Texas. We've got this high pressure system moving in, but then by the weekend, we'll see another area of low pressure dip into the central plains. That looks to bring our next cold front into the area, our next notable cold front, I should say. By Saturday and into Sunday, temperatures do drop, but unfortunately, rain chances trending drier. That's something we'll continue to monitor for you in the week ahead.
Winter, when the weather fools you in Texas to think that it's all great all the time. You forget about summer.
Yeah, well, for like a little bit. You know what I won't be forgetting about?
What's that?
Is the sports news today. I know Mary's going to get to it, but
well, yes,
we
very
can
big
start.
Things for the Longhorns.
We'll start local though.
We'll start local. Yes, UTSA learns its bowl fate. The Roadrunners will play Marshall in the Frisco Bowl, December 19th. And what a special moment for Texas in the college football playoff for the first time in program history. There you go, Courtney. The Longhorns will face Washington.
The Texas Longhorns. And here they are, final year of the 14 field.
Texas is in the college football playoff for the first time, seeded third, and will face 2-seed Washington. Pure joy out of Austin. More on the Horns in Big Board Sports. But first, the 8-4 UTSA football program learned its bowl fate this afternoon. The Roadrunners will face Marshall in the Frisco Bowl on Tuesday, December 19th at 8 p.m. UTSA played at the time 24th ranked San Diego State in the Frisco Bowl. Back in 2021, the Aztecs won that one. Now Marshall, a Sun Belt team, enters the game with a 500 record. The Roadrunners wanted a bowl game in Texas, and they got it.
More than anything, I'm just excited about how close it is to San Antonio, because I know how our crowd travels. What a great job they did getting to Tulane and giving us great support. They've done it all year. In Tennessee, they were there. It doesn't matter where we go, those guys show up. And I know the last time we were in Frisco, our crowd was incredible, and I'm sure it'll be even better this time around.
This will be UTSA's 4th straight bowl appearance. Now, during today's presser, head coach Jeff Traylor commented on the discourse surrounding him interviewing for other head coaching gigs, Houston and Texas A&M. Houston announced today the hiring of Willie Fritz out of Tulane, and Traylor made his commitment to UTSA short and sweet.
I have a job that I love and am dedicated to trying to make this thing be everything that we can be.
Texas and Washington will meet in the college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans for what will be a rematch of last year's Alamo Bowl. This time, the stakes much higher. 2-seed Washington won the Pac-12 championship with a 34-31 win over Oregon. 3-seed Texas jumped 4 spots from 7th in the college football rankings after winning the Big 12 title. It'll be the Longhorns' first ever appearance in the playoff. Emotions were at an all-time high when the announcement was made.
Knowing, the talent, the type of team we have, the type of team that we built, and then actually be, coming this far and then getting a chance to go play for it is huge. Man, everybody was, jumping for joy, but that was because, that's what we wanted right from the jump.
Since we lost the OU game, it's been a playoff game every week. It's been a Big 12 championship game, and it's really been a playoff game every week. And so the goal for us is to maintain our regiment, maintain our routine, because this is a very cool opportunity that you play one game and you win and you get to play for a national championship.
Top seed Michigan will play 4-seed Alabama in the Rose Bowl. Both games are on January 1st. This is the final season of the 4-team playoff format, and nothing like some controversy to send things off. Florida State did not make the cut and is the first unbeaten Power 5 conference champion to be excluded. G.J. Kenney's Texas State football team is going bowling in the First Responder Bowl for the first time in its program history. The Bobcats will face in-state foe Rice at Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas on Tuesday, December 26th. The highest-ranked matchup outside of the New Year's Six will be featured in the 31st annual Valero Alamo Bowl between the 14th-ranked Arizona Wildcats and 12th-ranked Oklahoma Sooners. Arizona is 9-3 overall, while the Sooners are 10-2. This game is set to kick off December 28th at 8:15 in the evening inside of the Alamo Dome. Making decisions for these bowl games comes down to the wire.
People think, hey, you've got to know what's going on. We literally watch the TV show like everybody else, see that, and we kind of look what the cut line is. We're going to know, okay, is OU up, OU down, are they available or not? So it worked out great this year from that perspective where we had 2 top 15 teams again.
Football coverage brought to you by Davis Law Firm.
AFC Offensive Player of the Month of November, C.J. Stroud looking to lead the Houston Texans to their 7th win of the season. Scary moment here as Texans running back Dameon Pierce bashes his way in for the touchdown. Wide receiver Tank Dell, who was blocking for Pierce, gets his leg trapped under a Broncos defender, and Dell, number 3 on your screen, ends up falling to the ground in pain. He would later be carted off of the field with a season-ending fractured fibula bone. The Denver Broncos and QB Russell Wilson had an opportunity at a game-winning touchdown, but in his first game back from a hamstring injury, Jimmy Ward makes the game-clinching interception, and the Texans win 22-17. Now, after the win, Stroud got emotional when talking about fellow rookie Dell's injury.
The game of football is tough, man. It's tough. We fight our tails off every day to make people happy. We put our bodies on the line, time in, time again, man, and just see that happen. It's cold. It's It's not easy. I got to be there for him. So who knows, man? He might be back playing Super Bowl. So try to be positive about it, but it's tough, man. I'm hurt.
The Texans will have to persevere without Dell next week in New York against the Jets.
My leg hurts.
I don't want to see that. I know.
Yeah. Ouch.
You know, so yesterday, Tim brought his little hat for his team. So
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put it on.
Well,
Mixed
I
reactions.
say round one, roll tide. Can't believe I said that. And hook 'em horns.
There you go.
I want to see a rematch, and I will pull for your loss.
Yes, I love that
We're in
support.
trouble. We got to go.
We'll be right back.